what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you.
Mira, pero escucha que tú me estás escondiendo, que tú me veías. Pero que yo trabajo aquí en
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Vulture is back with another video. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. And as you can see by the title, we got a crazy story to talk about. But before we start talking about what happened, let me just get it straight, because there's a lot of weird individuals out there that like to run with the wrong information. You fucking barnacle heads. So please listen carefully, you hating ass barnacle heads. I didn't get arrested. Let me say that again for you slow individuals that like to run with information. And yeah, I didn't get arrested, okay? My homie got arrested and he wasn't there for like overnight, He got arrested like late at night and they left him out in the morning. So I'm gonna say it again. I didn't get arrested. I just tag along with him because I'm a real fucking individual. Okay, so let me explain what happened. So I forgot what date it was on, but it was I think it was on a weekday. I ain't sure. I think it was like the April, all in April, like April the 8th, April 9th, right? So it was a while back, y'all. I got this video on my phone for a long while. I haven't dropped it, but I'ma just drop it today and let y'all see what happened and shit like that. But yeah, so my boy John got hold. He said he was walking to his B&B or someplace like that. He just came from my B&B and he was heading to his B&B or to a restaurant or something like that, because we both was at the B&B with a chick. We was at the B&B, my B&B, with a friend. We was chilling, listening to music and such and such. And my boy John left. He left me and the chick there. So I was with the chick till probably late, bro. I was with the chick till late, And John went out and the police stopped him. And they always stopping black folks because they assume that you're an immigrant. And not only that, they just like to pick trouble so they could probably get some money out of you. That's just how it is in this country. So my boy didn't have his ID on him. And he was also, I guess he said, like he talked a little, he said a few things to the police and they got offended. So yeah, they took him to the station. And, while he's in the station, he's calling my phone, telling me that he's arrested and shit like that. But I'm with the chick, so I ain't even seeing these calls and these messages. My phone is down. I'm having fun listening to music and doing my thing, Yes, sir. So I saw the messages and I'm like, what the fuck? So I headed straight to the station and I was like, I'm gonna play the video of me outside the station so y'all can see.
What happened? ¿Qué es lo que?
Mi amigo, ¿dónde?
¿A quién? Mañana está preso por meterse en una situación policial y por faltar el respeto. Esa mierda. Y faltar el respeto a la policía. Él no lo tiene ahí. Tranquilo.
¿Por qué?
Porque se puso de fresco con los policías, ¿no? ¿Tú sabes? Dale. Le faltó el respeto a los policías. Supuestamente.
Ahora ya tú sabes entonces, una moral.
Alright, so this was at 12 a.m. I went to the station, to look for bro. And I was asking them, like, why did y'all arrest him and stuff like that? And they were saying, like, I don't understand Spanish like that, but I do be understanding certain words and I be putting pieces together and shit like that. But they was trying to say, like, he was being disrespectful. I guess he was cussing the police and stuff like that. And they was talking about respect and stuff like that. So they was trying to say that he was cussing and he was being disrespectful. So that's why they hold him and he will be released tomorrow. That's what they said. In the morning, I could come back from and such and such. I was trying to go inside and shit. They didn't want to let me in. They closed the gate and shit like that. So, yeah. they didn't want to let me in. You know, they said he was cussing, so they hold him for the night. So this was 12 a.m. I went back to my room, and I got back up like I got back up early, bro. I got back up like 5. I got back up like 5, and I went to the station 6 a.m. And yeah, when I came back, they let me in. The gate, everything, the door was open, so I walked straight in. Wait, no, I was trying to walk straight in. The officer stopped me and asked me what I'm doing here. I showed him a picture of my boy John, and he said, okay. He let me in, and they told me he finna get released in 30 minutes, hour. And wait, no, they said 8 o'clock. Yeah, they said 8 o'clock. So I stayed at this prison probably from 6 to like 8. And then yeah, when the 8 o'clock came, they were saying 30 minutes straight, like 30 minutes more, 30 minutes, and it wasn't like there was line and shit. There was line like when I got arrested too in Santo Domingo. Cause you know me, if y'all been watching my videos for the last 2 years, I've been hold a few times for the same reason. Not for being disrespectful to the officer, but for not having my ID on me. Because sometimes I don't walk with my ID. Nowadays I walk with it every day. Like whenever I'm in the DR, I walk with my ID because it's too much. It's very time consuming, when these fucking officers hold you and arrest you because you ain't got the identification. Obviously, I'm not an immigrant. But you know how it is. Rules is rules. I gotta obey the rules. Walk with your fucking ID. Yeah. So I got hold plenty of times because I didn't walk with my ID, y'all. So I know how it goes and all that shit. So they would say let's yoke at this time, and then they would keep saying 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know the system, but it's very slack and very like loose, like. I ain't know, man. I don't understand it, but it ain't organized. So yeah, but you should expect that. It's a fucking Dominican Republic. Anyways, yeah, guys. So eventually they let my boy out. Before they let him out though, they let me in by his cell. Like I went to the cell and shit like that before they let him out. So I was talking to him. I seen him. He looks very sad and shit. Shut up, my boy John. I know you finna be watching this video, but he looks really sad, man. And he got some chicks there. Like they wasn't like it's one cell they in, right? But it's separate. It's 2 sections, one for men and one for women. And in the women's section, it's like 6 girls in there, bro. 6 girls, but they all was cooked. Like they all was smacked, bro. They look like zombies in that bitch. Like monsters, bro. But they are women at the end of the day. Let me not say that. They are women, I should respect them. Yeah, they are beautiful women. In someone's eye, it's probably not in my eye, but probably you that watching this video, you may find these women attractive. But yeah, they was on the opposite side of him making all type of noise and shit. And I was like, bro, this shit is lit, bro. This shit is lit. Sosua's prison is lit, bro. Sosua's jail is lit. Sosua jail is lit. That's what I was saying. And I was telling the officer, yo, let me in. I was trying to go in that cell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to go in that cell. Not just because the girls in there, but my boy in there, like, I'm here since 6 a.m. It may as well I go in there and wait the fucking time. I didn't care, Yeah, so I wanted to go in the cell, but the police didn't want to let me in and shit. So yeah, I went back out there and I was waiting for him to like be released. They released him, and after they got released, they still had to wait a few minutes. So that's where you can see me right here on the couch sitting down, waiting on confirmation. And then we went outside, and then we jumped in a pickup, and then we went to this next spot, and then they had to sign some document and shit like that. You finna see all that shit in this video, y'all. But it was a crazy experience, and I know, it was my boy, he felt very, disrespected. He felt like, it was unfair. So he contacted the embassy, the U.S. embassy, because he's American. But in my head, I'm like, man, that ain't fair. It's no justice really in this country. Like for certain shit like this, it ain't no justice. Like I've been in jail for a whole day and a half here, bro, for stupid shit just because I ain't had an ID. So, and and that was wrong. Like I showed my passport and shit, they still hold me in the jail for a whole day and a half. So it's no justice here. So I told him that it ain't even make no sense to try, you know, with these people. Just let it be, bro. But he still contacted the embassy, and you know, is what it is. But I'm gonna continue playing it. I'm gonna play the video so y'all can see how it ended and shit like that. But you know, it was a bad night, but it overall ended well. You know, it overall ended well. You know, we got some crazy content for y'all. So stay tuned. Make sure y'all leave a like on the video and make sure y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think. But then again, let me say this: I didn't get arrested. I just tag along with my boy because I'm a real individual. For you fucking barnacles out there that later run with the wrong information. Anyway, it's the Bye Virtual Minutes. Thanks for watching the video. I'm out. Where's this, John? What's up, John?
I'm pissed off because they made me do some shit I didn't want to do. But I got it on camera saying they made me sign that fucking paper that I didn't want to sign.
For these wrangled, strangled things. Fucking, what do you call them, John?
I'm walking this way.
Yeah, good morning. With my boy John, man. We had a crazy morning, crazy night, man. What's up, John?
What up?
I know how you feel right now. You probably feel tired, exhausted, and frustrated, you know.
All the time of shit, bro. But
I'm
gonna go to the embassy.
With the embassy in Santo Domingo.
I'm gonna call them. And
So, yeah, man, they hold John for some bullshit. Like, he said the cell had maggots. He said the cell has maggots and shit, so he couldn't even lay down in the cell. I ain't know how can they put a tourist in a...
I said I don't understand this paper. Why am I signing this paper?
How can they put a tourist in a cell with maggots on the floor? Like, well, it's the Dominican Republic, y'all, but yeah, the bitches was there harassing him. He said one bitch threw a banana at him. Tell us what that story.
The bitches, bro, I don't know, the bitches
It was
young,
like 6
bro.
of them, and they all clapped, bro. They all look like crackheads.
First they wanted to fucking fuck, and then all of a sudden one of them threw up a fucking banana. Hairy arm, bitch.
Ah, shit, what a day, y'all. What a day. What a way to start our morning. You understand? But we got lots to come, y'all, so make sure y'all stay tuned.